I'm Reverend Spaceman. I saw Ant-Man a couple days ago, and I'll just share my thoughts about that. Goes without saying, Marvel's hit a home run again. They're pretty much unstoppable at this point, and they can print money. So good on them. I'd actually think at this point it would take a conscious effort for Marvel to make a bad movie. So first and foremost, things that I liked or things I didn't like about this movie, and there's not a lot, but every now and then the comic relief characters would kind of grind on the scene a little bit, I guess. Um, I, yeah, that's it. The rest of this is fucking fantastic. Go see it, like, now. Um, Paul Rudd, amazing job with Scott Lang. He really makes you believe the character. Did a good job Chris Pratting himself into shape for the role too. Um, Judy Greer is his ex-wife. That kind of caught me off guard. I'm seeing her in a lot of stuff lately. She was in Jurassic World. She was in what Carrie or something. She's in a lot of things, and good for her playing moms. Um, Michael Douglas, of course, he was fantastic. You saw the trailers. No one expected him to do any less. And Corey Stoll of House of Cards fame is Darren Cross slash Yellow Jacket. I think he's the best Lex Luthor I've seen in the past couple days. I mean, Jesse Eisenberg's gonna suck. He was a really Lex Luthor type character, and honestly, if this movie come out like 2 or 3 years ago, I would have been harping on him for Lex Luthor instead of Bryan Cranston. But whatever. Didn't make this video to bitch about Jesse Eisenberg, which I've been doing a lot lately. Evangeline Lilly brought the part home as Hope Van Dyne slash Wasp, although she did not dress up in this movie. But we do see a flashback scene. All right, spoiler talk now. We do see a flashback scene of her mother in the Wasp suit back when Hank Pym was Ant-Man. There's no mention of Ultron or of Hank Pym developing it. I know that's how it was in the comics, so I think it's just safe to assume it's all Tony Stark, and they're not going to kind of sneak that in there. I know some people theorize that, and I kind of thought so too. But he does have a past with Shield and with Howard Stark and Peggy Carter and all them. It's actually one of the best scenes, one of the most interesting scenes of this movie. It just opens up immediately. Not even a logo, nothing. Just right after the previews, it's just boom, right into the movie, and we see him and Peggy Carter and Howard Stark, and I can't remember the other guy's name. They're talking about developing Hank Pym's technology. He wants to keep to himself, and that's basically the plot of the movie. It's a heist movie. Like Guardians was a space opera, Cap 2 was a spy thriller, and I like that they're doing that instead of just making superhero action movie for every one of them. Those are the Avengers movies, and then we've got the individual movies are kind of their own take on other genres, just with superheroes. There was a very Mission Impossible esque kind of theme song that played throughout this one, and in much the way that Guardians makes you feel for a tree monster, this movie really makes you feel for some CGI ants. I was impressed by that actually. I liked the way the ant powers worked, or not really powers. It's a doohickey brainwave thingamajig technobabble, but it worked. I liked it. I like Ant Man. I like the costume. I like the way the shrinking was done, where he would get super strength, and they didn't make it some like slow moving like thing would have seen in the old cartoons. He shrunk really fast, and you just see people start flipping, and it's incredible. I mean, the CGI was a whole lot better than the first trailers, and the first trailer did not do this movie justice. Of course, that's what everyone was saying. It was a bad trailer for a great movie. It happens. Kind of like what I thought about X-Men Apocalypse, probably. But yeah, check it out. It's Marvel. doing what they do. Another character we never thought we'd see a movie of getting one of the best movies of the year. I think I probably enjoyed this a little more than Age of Ultron. Not as much as Guardians. Maybe slightly less than Winter Soldier. Maybe it's. I'll have to watch them all again to gauge that. But yeah, that's Ant Man. There's not much more I can think of to talk about. Post credit scene. There's a mid credits and a post credit scene, so be sure to stay for that. Um, I actually liked the daughter, and I usually hate kids, but like she actually did she was in only in a few scenes, and that's good because I hate kids, but she kind of did a good job of playing a kid because usually children are terrible actors, but she was just kind of being a kid. She was kind of weird. She, kind of like a Lilo from Lilo and Stitch type thing. Realistic child, I guess. Um, I guess that's it. Yeah, go see Ant Man. There's really not much to talk about. It's great. Marvel doing what they do. I think I already said that, but that's what they do. They make these crazy, impossible, obscure characters that no one would expect to see on TV, nonetheless, in theaters, and they bring it home as a smash hit. So, congratulations, Marvel. You are just gonna rule the world. I'm on board for that as long as you keep making these. Yeah, find me on Twitter at RevSpaceman. I'm on Instagram, Reverend Spaceman, Comics Amino, Reverend Spaceman. Later.